So I am going to, let's see. I built like biplanes and like little general aviation style aircraft with these parts. I really like it. All right, let's do. Oh, that's too much. That's good. All right, so here I am going to. So this will be another one that's still going to be buildable from the with the kind of initial part set that you can get from that tier 1. That's a bit extreme. I think that's the same angle. Yeah, that's fine. All right, span. We're going to bring these down to here. And go center them up. Length. That's a good amount. Oops, wrong button. Tip length. Yeah, that's good. Bring that angle up a little more. Go. All right, root thickness. So 0.10 or 0.1 and 0.14. Okay, works. Let's slide these. Whoops. Not the button I thought it was. There we go. Perfect. Let's get the flaps out of the fuselage. So make them a little narrower. And then position them outward a little bit. There we go. Cool. That. All right. Next set of wings. Oh. Snap on. Oop. Perfect. All right. Root length. That's about right. All right, angle. Tip length. Yeah, that's good. Span. We'll leave it a little wider. Very cool. Control surface. And we'll bring that down. And we'll push it down to the end. All right. So, oh, the root is thicker than the root thickness is point. Well, yeah, it sure is, isn't it? All right. 0.1. Cool. Here, that one. Snap on, bring them down. Snap off. Let's try a bit more. Cool. Push them back. All right. Forward. All right, we need to make these a little thinner. There we go. Fine. A little more. This is a challenge when you have an extreme angle in the wing, is getting the segments to join without having some weird looking seam. This is just all about aesthetics. I don't I don't think the impact on the flight characteristics is significant. All right, cool. So there we go. I think it looks. Oh yeah, the sweep, the angle is a little weird. So let's bring that forward. Cool. There we go. Right on. Let's do. Let's put some control surfaces on here. Snap on. We'll put these down to make it a little more maneuverable. Actually, no, let's keep them up. Keep them up, and then we'll put another one on top to be the rudder. All right, these guys down, tip length, and then the span right down there. Nice and small. Well, that's bad boy. Bring him down. So that's fine. Looks like a bird. Cool. All right, now, do I want the engines under the wing, or do I want them on the sides and the back? I think put them on the wing. I like that look. So let's get some more wings. Put them right there. Here. No control surfaces. These are very thin. We'll bring this down to 0.1. Tip. Now let's get the span down about here. Length. That's actually a good length. Span, I'm going to put these, oops, wrong button. I'm going to put these forward, like so. Tip, yeah, like that. Span, one more. Oop. It's a bit twitchy to adjust. No, that's too much. Let's bring it back. Oop. All right. Why does that look weird? Thickness is 0.1. Oh, that's why it looks weird. All right, let's do. There we go. Okay. All right, now let's build some pylons, some engine pods. So again, with the pieces you start with, this is what you got. You got this, and this. Put those on. And actually what I like to do is do like this. Little tiny engines, which I think look really cool. Alright, so snap is on. Oh, we're not. Hey. Oh, I didn't have mirroring on. Okay, hang on. Oh, it did. It's right there. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's put these bad boys on. Cool. Alright, let's position these. Awesome. That looks really cool. It's like a little mini jetliner. Right, And let's bring the tip length down just a tiny bit, 0.05 to 0.04. Perfect. All right, I like it. Those things out the way. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay. Now, let's have a look. Center of mass, center of lift. Hey, hey. Wow. Nice. No adjustments necessary. That's honestly, that's probably a first for me. That's cool. All right. Let's put some wheels in this bad boy. Okay. Again, these things. We'll put. Just turn the snap on. Here. Now, so it's actually as cool as it is that it's perfect like that. It's actually a problem because usually I use whatever I need to add weight to adjust the weight. I use as a mount for the rear wheels in order to be able to spread them out a bit more. Or I use a small wing, and kind of like how a lot of helicopters, they have like a little, not like combat helicopters have wings like with missiles and rockets on them, but like the only thing I can think of is like sea helicopters. They have these like little pylons on the back that the wheels go up into, but they're kind of shaped like really thick wings, really short, stubby, thick wings. And that is one thing that I like to do when I need to put landing gear on my aircraft, and I want to spread them out a little bit. So I'm going to do it anyway, and it does mean I'll need to adjust this stuff. So what are you going to do? So we'll start with a wing. I generally always use wings because they're the most versatile. And you can mount things on the end. The control surface and the stabilizers, you cannot. So you can't do something like this with the control surfaces and stabilizers. All right, wing angle. Here, span. Length. Down. Yeah, that's good. Boop. Root thickness. I'm going to crank this up. That's fine. Tip. Also going to crank up the ground. That's going to be too much. Tip length. There we go. And then we need a wheel. Put on the end. Where's my snap? Right, whatever. Oh, there was no snap because it wasn't on anything. All right, here we go. There we go. Just move it around. There. Perfect. We'll bring it up a little bit. Yeah. Very nice. And the whole thing, bring down. Now here. And in. To there. Actually, I'm going to bring it in a bit more. A bit more. And let's make tip a little bit better. There we go. These we can slide back. Cool. All right, now. Wrong button. Center of mass, center of lift. Center of lift is moved back because these little things do generate a little bit of lift. But there's no way around that. So I can move this forward, which will bring the center of lift forward as well. And I need the wheels to come forward anyway, so they get them closer to the center of mass. Okay, so this is pretty good. Here, so a little more forward. And the closer that a wing is to the center of lift, the less impact it has on the position of the center of lift. So when it's really close to the center, you can move it a lot more without this moving very much. But if it's way back here, this will move a lot, and that's because of the leverage. The impact on the lift actually is affected by the distance from the center of mass. Okay. This looks great. Wheels are good with the center of lift. I'm sorry, with the center of mass. The center of lift is good with the center of mass. The center wheel is lower than the rear wheels. That is good. The engine exhaust is clear of the elevators. That is good. Not so important on this aircraft because they're so far in front and these don't have afterburners. But if I were to swap these out for afterburning jets or just more powerful jets, that would be something to be concerned about. Because of this area here, I've got room for the jets, also with this pylon, so I don't have to worry about the flaps or ailerons getting burned off. So overall, that's pretty good. I think this is going to work. Let's rotate this so it just looks a little nicer. So that little bump down there is kind of weird. So I'll just put it like that. There we go. Cool. All right, so actually, something I thought of earlier in the other plane and then forgot to do it, is I want to come over here and turn off torque and empty it of monopropellant. That actually can impact your center of mass. So you want to make sure you do that before you make all these adjustments. This is fine, didn't affect it that much. All right, input controls, roll, here, nothing, we'll deploy it, put it down, this is pitch, this is yaw, not invert, that's not what I want to do. All right, wheels, no steering, maximum brake, suspension, reduce the spring, increase the dampener, front wheel, yes steering, no braking. We will reduce the spring a lot, and the dampener is fine. Okay. Action groups. We need RCS to toggle the flaps. So we'll toggle that. Go away. You toggle. Cool. Alright, we want the brakes not to trigger the front wheel. We want the flaps retracted. Yep. Oh no, what am I thinking? No. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. I want only the rear wheels, and I want the engine set to reverse mode. That is what I want. So on the brakes, Oh, right. No, I do. I want this retracted. Here we go. Cool. Okay, so we've got, no way. RCS toggles the flaps. Great. Brakes, retracts the flaps, sets the engines to reverse, and of course does the brakes. That is correct. That is it, I believe. And then I forgot this last time on the other plane, torque and empty the monopropellant. Cool. Brakes, set, reverse, thrust, retract, flaps. And I'm going to estimate rotate is probably around 55 meters per second. Boop. Cool. Let's do it. Forgot to turn off auto switch. I hate auto switch. Alright, I'm back on cruise. There we go. Flaps down. Let's go. Fifty-five, rotate. Oh yeah. Oh man, it wants to fly. That's really cool. Gear up, flaps up. Oh yeah, nice. I love it. Very cool. All right. Let's see. Oh, the green flash. Legend says when you see that, it means the soul is crossed over. All right. Center of mass. Center of lift. Nope. Interesting. Center of thrust is below. Oh, that's what it is. Center. Yeah. So I forgot about that. Well, I forgot to think about that. So I have two engines, and this is a very small plane that literally doesn't need to. With the center of thrust below the center of mass, and with so much thrust, it's going to cause the aircraft to pitch up. So I said a while ago that there are some times when you may want to have your center of lift ahead in front of the center of mass. I was like, but that's an edge case. I'm not going to get into it. This is literally this case. So, oh no. Actually, no. I was thinking the edge case is when your center of thrust is above the center of mass. That'll cause the aircraft to pitch down, which means you may want the lift in front of the center of mass to counteract that. That is not the case that's going on here. This is pitching up because of the position of the thrust. So to counteract that, I think I want to move the center of lift back, which is going to be tricky because the main contributors to the center of mass are the engines and the wings, which are also the main contributors to the center of lift. So I'm not sure this is going to work too well. Let's see. Turn off snapping. All right, we'll grab that guy. Put it here. And if we move it back, some more. Cool. And we can get rid of these. They're helpful indicators, but do make it hard to see. All right, and this one we can move back a little bit as well. That is a lot. Let's see what happens. This. Here we go. There we go. All right. All right. Yeah. And just for grins. Here we go. Oh, purple. I wanted blue. I wanted a more bluey blue. There we go. What goes well with blue? I think yellow does, right? I feel like that's too much. One cool thing is that if you drop the opacity down on these colors, when you paint your aircraft, you get to see a lot of the texture detail. It gets lost if you just fully paint solid. See, like these rivets here? No, those didn't go away. But like on the wings here, all the detail in the yellow is really lost. You can kind of see some rivets here, but if you have a tiny bit of opacity, or a lot, it'll come right through. Of course, at the expense of losing your color. So, like everything else, it's a balancing act. You see, like all this detail here. I really like it, but if it's up here, you lose it. I mean, it's there, but it's a lot harder to see. And I just like that. I like the look. Like I think of like the classic airplanes, like the silvery steel color. You know, I don't know. I'm not like an aviation history buff, so I can't name things, but like I have that image in my head. I just think it's a really cool look. So, all right, we'll do like that. That seems nice. Go ahead and save it. Launch. Let's go. Rotate, up we go. Beautiful. Gear up. Flaps up. And climb out. Look at that. That is so pretty. I say that not out of ego, but out of the fact that this seems a little loud. I don't think it was that loud when I started. So I say it's so pretty because it's by way of compliment to the artists in the game. It's really easy to make a pretty plane when everything you have to work with is pretty, like all the parts, the textures, the colors. You can slap anything together and it's going to look good. So that's a testament to their skill. This is sweet. You know, light reflecting off the water. This is a beautiful game. All right, let's go ahead and land this guy. It's the tower. Hi, tower. What a cute little plane. All right, flaps down, gear down, and we're just gonna hot dog this. Throttle back. Oh, we're already throttled back. That works out well. All right. Oh, the green flash. Another soul is crossed over. Throttle down. There we go. 54. Perfect. I mean, you know. Never count your chickens before they hatch. All right, but you know what? Oh no, he's trapped. I was gonna say anything he can walk away from, but he's literally trapped in there. Oh my goodness. Here, let's see if I can get him out. Oh, all right. You know what? It's fine. Recover.